All right. Welcome back, my friends. Here we are, episode 14. All right. Welcome back, my friends. Here we are, episode 14. And we just got back from a beautiful coastal scape of Ireland. And that brings us again to another beautiful coastal scape. So we're just gonna dive right in here. And pretty sure I just found my next vacation. It's nice people enjoying their time on this beautiful turquoise environment. See if we can flow through this resort looking place. Looks like everyone's having a good time. Wow. Ha! Got the thumbs up, got the wave. People saying hellos. And why not? They're in paradise. Just another paradise around the world. Wow, beautiful pool overlooking the edge of the Atlantic. You know, when you walk around a building, it's kind of cool to actually see just how far you can go. So, you know, this one's pretty interesting just to see that we can navigate through it pretty well. Wow, I don't know if that's water or if it's glass on water. But I'll have reservations for two. I really like the glass, the accessibility. At least in person it would be, but navigating on Google sometimes can be tricky. So, wow, okay, yeah. So it seems like when you navigate, you kind of gotta be really close to your toes here. Nice little business center, spa. Rigid, but beautiful. Wow, look at that lobby. Got the local times. Nice office. Pretty good for April. People waving, checking out. The Google Maps. Oh my. Look at outside. Look at that sky. Ah, so beautiful. Yes, and coconuts. Okay, so what is it about coconuts? One, it's just being able to have like food, public food nearby. Why can't we have more of that around? I mean, that should just be common. Let's have grapes. Let's have coconuts and whatever fruit trees. I mean, the sky's the limit. I don't know if that's a business thing because it hurts business, but whew, can you imagine if more cities and governments made that happen? I think that'd be quite fantastic. So, ideas for your political agendas, my friends. Interesting parking, kind of sloppy. Doesn't seem like anyone cares. This guy's off to the left here is like, we really tried. The other person's like, nope. And the other person's like, yeah, here's a line, and whatever. I guess that's just how it goes sometimes. Lots of resorts, lots of hotels. Like, are you kidding me? Oh my. Reservations for 2, 3, 4. Whatever you may. So, I'm a big fan of the Gilligan's Island look. The rooftops, the cordage, tying up the woodwork. That is amazing. Got the fan in there. Got the drapes for a little bit of privacy if you want. So, very majestic. And hey, if you're on a boat ride, you can just come right in. Okay, so that was nice checking that out. Let's see if we can see a spot right along the water here. Perhaps not. Oh, here we go. Looks like some people out having fun. Kind of looks like they're playing horseshoe. Yep, okay. Yeah, they are. Seems like they're favoring the north side here. South side doesn't look like they're doing too well. Not too many fans, not too much whatever. Official guys here is probably checking the scoreboards. Like, I don't know what's going on. So beautiful waves. Wouldn't have expected waves like this. I thought it would be a little bit more subtle, so that's kind of neat. Looks like you longboard this. You don't see any out there, but you know, I'm not sure why. Got the beverage on the beach, celebrating the beautiful skies, beautiful weather. I mean, this is December this was taken, so if you're in a bikini anywhere in the winter time, I think you're doing quite well. Taking a break from life's troubles as any time on the beach. I like these beach pads here. Multicolored, give it some contrast, catches your eye. People out lounging, got some cloud cover, mixed with some sunlight, turquoise beach. That is just utterly beautiful. So, thank you, Cancun. Thank you very much. We're zooming out here, and that is a really cool shot. So it's a bit of a spoiler, but yes, this is Cancun. You might have seen it when we first started this episode. And not quite sure how to toggle around. As I mentioned in a episode, it was Tel Aviv, where I played Total War. And this is kind of funny, but this definitely reminds me of it. I'm left clicking, and if I can right click, I can toggle around on that game, but on here, not so much. That's okay, but I can still see an amazing horizon. So what is really interesting about this is the turquoise on the outside, the deep waters on the deep blue ocean, and then you have this roadway that cuts through this greenery, and on the eastern side you have this dark, almost black water that just kind of droops in towards this peninsula. You have these pools, tennis courts. So that's interesting. And then it goes under this bridge, an outlet to this swampy, mossy area, and a lot of greenery, probably a ton of mosquitoes. So I'm not sure what Zika's like anymore, but that might explain a little bit of the threat. Let's drop in here, if we may, see what it's like. I wish I could drop in over this jungly area with all these little canals. That would be a lot of fun. Doesn't look like it's letting me drop in. See if I can get it right on top. And it's not working. But I'm very impressed by the landscape. Zoom out a bit, and this view is just utterly insane. I want to say Cancun is on the is on the Yucatan. I wouldn't mind hanging on this island for a little bit. Can't drop in. Yeah, it happens. So I'm just switching it up so I can get in here on the ground. Yeah. Uh-huh. Man, that is good. Interesting road work there. Looks like they're fixing it up. Put in some pipes. What are these guys up to? Laying around on the job, that's for sure. Sandwich break. Most of them just hanging out. Of course, tractor guys doing all the work, sitting down. I guess that's work. It's efficient. Love the palm trees. Love the greenery. Love the grass. I love this divider in the center here. That's a lot of fun. See if we can drop in here. You know what? I wasn't expecting there to be this much elevation gain within the distance, so that's pretty spectacular. I'm really appreciative of that for this terrain. Anytime you have just, a variance to be able to get up and have a view, at least for me, helps you feel less trapped. So even a small strip of land like this, that is really, really neat. So that looks like lava rock coming out of the upper level there. Not quite sure, but I assume so. Seems like it come out of these beautiful palms. Like going back into a main attraction in there. So this is just... I'm like speechless. Again, gotta look at my stars to find some better words, because this is just too captivating. Looks like some jolly guy got down at the beach. His pants are wet. It's got some sandy knees. Just enjoying another day in paradise. Just watch your head. Looks like a pretty lady over here sitting down. Looks like she got on the bus. Royal Marina. Maybe a place you can get on the cool parking lot, actually. Cut myself off here. Interesting stonework, but just like we saw on Rookness Island, and anywhere that's kind of on the beach, you have this rockiness that's used often from being dredged. So this seems like a very hotel centric area, of course. Looks like this might be a museum here. Whoa, okay. I would say we've all seen these guys, so now we know where it is, because I didn't know it was here. And artificial reefs, would I have picked some fat guy sitting in front of a TV? Probably not, but it's a television, it's not a flat screen, so okay, kind of historic. All these people hanging out. That's kind of eerie. What we got here? Not sure what to say about that. Looks like some Mesoamerican locals. Interesting little... Probably gets you down below the water so you can see all this stuff. So I guess the guy who probably figured this out was probably pretty brilliant, because let's pick the most clearest water in the world, and why not just make another attraction underwater that's very mysterious to see? And there you go. Let's make some interesting images, checkbook, and yep, we'll have people come from around the world for extra reason to check these things out. That's how it goes. So yeah, it's a little cheated, but would I go see it? Absolutely. But I'd probably be better off on land. I don't know, though. I think I would have preferred it to be a little bit more inviting. Less sorrowful. That's pretty cool. Wow. I mean, not, but, you know. I had no idea it was like this this much. I hope that's a good thing for the area. So just seems to keep going. I am getting in a trap here, checking this all out. So there's more to explore, folks. Check it out for yourselves. I've barely gone a few blocks north here in Cancun, and really enjoying all that there is. Let's see. This looks like some. This might be an aquarium. So we got dolphins here. Hope they get out and stretch. Besides just some tiny pools. That's neat. Looks like a little wreckage. Looks like a shark off to the left there. So many different types of sharks out there. Wow, look at that airtime. Very little splash. I'll give it 9.25. I was hoping to see up here, but I guess we can't. Let's do the satellite view since it'll let us zoom in. Check out some of these hotels. Interesting. We'll be on the rooftop here. Seems like it's a sunset time as we are looking west. And the sunset's behind us as it sets. Sorry, this is east and we're looking west. Sunsets in the west. Interesting horizon there. So I wonder what kind of city is that to the north. Oh, I would not have expected such cloud scrapers here. Beautiful greenery. Trying to see if we can peek out and see some where the cloud scrapers are, but you know, if I had to live any of the world, if I could live here for free, I wouldn't mind it for a while. Weather's nice, got a good view, plenty of fishing. So I did not expect to have like this crazy strand here in Cancun, and then this waterway here. So I'm curious to see if we can drop it anywhere in here. Surprisingly not. You know, in the Florida Keys we had some good pockets we can drop out to and check. So I'm kind of surprised. So like to see around the airport perhaps. Here we are in the deep Yucatan, deep jungle. And I know that let's see if we can check out something. Tulum. But I thought Tulum was along the water. Y'all don't know Tulum. It's an old Mayan area along the water. So you have some Mayan walls where their defenses. Aha! Yep. Ruins of Tulum. Looks like it was taken in 2017. So that's pretty nice, I must say. Some of these photos are just funny the way people get divided up. Like a glitch in the Matrix or something. So I like the top-down view to be able to see how this thing was, you know, utilized to protect itself from the elements, but also enemies. So interesting tunnel here. Huh. Very strange. Let's see from here, and then we'll check out that beach shot. Beautiful vegetation, beautiful rocks. People on the water having fun. And Tulum is not like, you know, some of the other Yucatan areas like Chichen Itza, where you'll have the large pyramids. So I think these guys were just smart that they went over here and like, we'll have lots of areas to fish, and we'll just protect the corners and we're good. And we'll eat coconuts and hopefully no one bothers us. What a beautiful beach, huh? White sand. And it looks like they're protecting the vegetation. Let's see if we can cheat it a little bit. See some photos. Yeah. Look at those columns. There we go. There's the Tulum I know. So very interesting how the ocean just carved underneath. You know, the shorelines have risen a bit, so it makes you wonder what it was like, you know, when this was built, which I think was about 700 to 900 years ago. This may say otherwise, but I would say something like that. Let's see what this lady says. That's funny. As often is the place with such beautiful areas, when you take photos, you're like, well, yep, it is definitely windy. So that's probably one of the most extensive shots right there of Tulum that I have seen. So I'm very grateful to see that. Just the different rooms, areas to go. Don't see any ball courts that I can see. I think the Aztecs one was Trachli, and I think the Mayan one was Potopoc, or vice versa. Interesting columns there. Probably had some woodwork on top, mixed with leaves for a rooftop here and there. Wow. See? There's your wood and leaves rooftop, as I was just referring about. Another vacation spot someday soon, and hopefully I'll be able to do that and then kind of refer to these episodes and take you along with me, do some live interaction stuff when I'm there, hopefully someday soon. So it's interesting what they use for cement here. Curious to know more about that. And if anyone has any details about the construction of these Mayan monoliths, please let me know. Especially when it comes to, you know, if they lined up everything similar to how the Egyptians did, you know, with string and gravity. And then also what they use for the bricks and mortar. A lot of it looks local, but you know how they mixed it up to make it stick is quite something. So, love the artwork. And I'm getting carried away. So much there to explore, folks. Definitely check it out on your own time. Highly encouraged. It's very beautiful. Everyone stares at the Google cart. Nice train. People are dressed light. Very light. I'll have 2 coconuts, please. Don't see any bananas, though. Any grapes? Any other goodies? Interesting rubbish here. That is random. Hurricane? Maybe? No. We're just gonna leave it there. Whatever. People getting their vitamin D. That is nice. Look at these beautiful clouds. I am zooming along here quite a lot. And if you notice, that cloud barely moves. So today is not so windy. What a beautiful straightaway. I find it funny that there's just so many people walking along this area. So, you have been warned. If you come to this area of Tulum, you might be in the store for a long walk. But, let's zoom out. Let's maybe justify that. We got 100 feet, so it looks like a couple thousand feet. At most. Not too bad. Much parking? Who knows? Looks like it. Man. Let's see what we got here for food. Can we view any menus? That's kind of funny. Reminds me of the outskirts of Texas or Midwest. I was expecting to see a menu and some food. Oh, hey, whoa. Rieno, yeah. Tacos, That looks good. That looks real good. So, got some good places to eat right nearby. So, definitely want to check out the runway. I think that was a little bit more north. Did we say where we were? Yeah. Where is that runway? Here we are. Aeropuerto Internacional de Cancun. Ooh. It's probably gonna be indoors. Nope. Yeah, look at that. It's beautiful. No E. And what we got here? The 180. Can we see past the jungle? Yeah, I don't think so. Okay. How about this right here? So, pretty standard. I was kind of expecting to see some more high rises, but I guess not. Probably take off, head out into the ocean. And see if we can finish this off with finding any, happening downtown areas. Nice planters, little palm trees. That is beautiful. Yeah. 2 servings of chips and salsa. Tacos de canasta, I think. Looks good. Little mole. So, love the vegetation on the rooftop there. That is nice. Beautiful colors. Nice cars. So that's fun. Looks like probably a little nightclub up there or something. Toyorita Don Quicho II. Okay. So everything out here is pretty standard. Nice little roundabout, like the columns. Pretty neat. And anything else here? Ooh, a nice little pool. Huh. Not exactly. It's gone under, folks. So, a good mixture here. You got some back urban areas in the suburbs. You've got some beautiful parks. And if you're along the beach, you are in paradise. So, once again, my friends, fun time in paradise over here in Cancun, on the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico, North America, Central America area. So, it's been a fun time as always, and appreciate your time, and we'll see you on the flip side. Bye-bye.